Hello, yes, the day is finally here. We're wearing bright green. We're starting in Beckenham Junction to finally go and do secrets of the trams. So we're out on the trams, but before we can start our journey, I feel like I need to bring you up to speed with a bit of history.
When the trams were launched back in 2000, there were 3 routes with 3 colours. Even the trams themselves were red in colour. TfL took control of the trams though in 2008 and gave the network its now distinctive green livery. By this time, a 4th route was also in operation, and so the map looked like this. Now, when the tram network was built, a lot of it was made easier by the fact that it used the alignments of old, existing, and in some cases, disused railways. And the first clue we see of this is at our next stop.
We're at Woodside, which might possibly be my most favourite stop on the whole tram network because there's a whole bunch of history here. Woodside railway station is just that, an old National Rail, British Rail as it was, railway station, which they then converted into a tram stop. So if you look behind me, you can see here, there's this building that spans the railway, and that is the old original station building. But come down the side, and there's even more history to see. And here, down by the side of the station, you can see it's this ramp. That's because when the station opened in 1871, there was a race course just down the road nearby, and this ramp was installed to allow them to load and unload horses to go to the race course. And it's still here today.
The next place down the line is almost a tram stop that shares its name with the London Underground station.
We're at Blackhorse Lane tram stop. Don't get that confused with Blackhorse Road on the Victoria and the Overground. And we are here to see Addington Railway Park. You'll see that the tram stop is over here, but down here, ooh, look at that. Can you see that? It's clearly the old alignment of an old railway with the road bridge going across. What's that? A lost railway, Jeff? Surely you need a Lost Railways in London video about that. And we've done one. So click in the corner right now to find out more about Addiscombe and the line down to Selsdon.
We took a pleasant 10-minute walk along the old railway line, noting that there is nothing left at all to see of the old Addiscombe station, and then we got to Lebanon Road.
So we've now hit the part of the tram network where the tram tracks are actually in the road. The cars and buses and trams all share it. It gets a little bit congested, and that's why here at Lebanon Road they've staggered the stops. So the eastbound one is over there, and we're here on the westbound one. It's the only place, as far as we know, on the tram network where it happens. It's also just one of 3 stations where, bizarrely, how antiquated is this? There's still a payphone. Oh. Hello? Oh, it's me. Hi Jeff, where are you? Hello, yeah, I'm at Addington Village Interchange. Okay, oh, hello. What's that interchange? Yeah, well you see over there is a tram stop, but here is a bus station, and they integrated the two together with what they call feeder services, so that some of the local bus services, new services which they changed, complement the tram services that come through here.
And the line was built out this way to New Addington deliberately because at the time it was the largest urban area in London not served by a railway. Getting back on the tram and look at the maquette seating pattern. It's made by Wallace Sewell, the same people that designed the maquette for the Centrale, Jubilee and Northern Line trains. We had a quick look at the history plaque at Sandilands and then went to find another old railway that the trams reuse at Croydon. The line between West Croydon and Wimbledon used to be a single-track British rail line which also closed in 1997 to allow the tram network to take its place. An oddity of that is that West Croydon's 3 platforms are numbered 1, 3 and 4. So where is platform 2? Well, it used to be a bay platform where the single line used to terminate, and it's mostly been filled in now to be part of platform 3. But if you look closely, there's still a short stub of it left here that you can see at the western end of the station. The trams cut right through Croydon High Street at this point, the most obvious example of the trams being what is classified as an open system. And round the corner, a place designed specifically for something that a lot of people come to Croydon to do: shop.
We've got Centrale tram stop here, which I really like because it's integrated with the buses. So the bus stop is on one side and the tram stop is on the other, like an island platform. Now, when the tram system opened in 2000, there were 38 stops on the network. This one was added later in 2005 to bring the total to 39. Why? Because Croydon opened up a brand new shopping centre called Centrale, and thus they opened the tram stop for it.
Leaving Croydon and you get to Wandle Park. And it's at this point that the trams are also running in the same place as the old Surrey Iron Railway, which went between here and Wandsworth. Now trams are really just like buses on rails, but out of the town they can really move fast, up to 60 kilometres per hour. And a bit like the DLR where you can pretend that you're driving, you can sort of see out the front too and pretend that you're in control.
This tram is for Wimbledon.
And so on to our final stop, Wimbledon, which took over one of the Thameslink platforms here when it was built, but in 2015, to increase capacity, a second platform was installed to allow more trams to come here, and platform 10 has been split into 10A and 10B.
If you've never been on the trams before, I say why not? What's wrong with you? Grab your Oyster card or your contactless card. Why not head out this weekend coming up and come and experience some of the bright green goodness that are the trams down in Croydon. Me, I don't even live near a tram stop, and yet I'm going back in to go for one last ride on a tram and somehow get home. See ya.